Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here at Mile High Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nix from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Sutton working the right side. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Going for it on 4th, Nix. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
A give right side to Dobbins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Completed to Sutton. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Now Nix on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, gives to Gainwell. Finds room to the 30. And he's able to get it to the 33-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Steelers got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They stick with Gainwell. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Again, this is Gainwell. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
1st down throw by Rodgers. That's cut in stride by Fryermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Finds him on the slant. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Gainwell does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Rodgers will look to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just a feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5, and to finish it off for 6, that is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Throwing on first down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 16 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Put some power on a deep one left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Jukes out a one stop. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
26.
Rodgers to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. No one around. He's got space. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
And the Steeler first down.
319. Check 30. Back north. 26. Jump up. Go to 50. Hey, you watch.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
319. Take third. Back north, 26.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Warren does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Blue 58. Go right.
They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in.
Stop short of the goal line.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
50. 319. Jump out. Take 30.
Back to throw it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, that is such a bummer because as a quarterback, gosh, you got to give your receiver enough space and enough real estate to make that catch in bounds. That was off just enough to carry the receiver to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. He's going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Look at the A. Hey, take 12. Yeah, this. Gun. Back north. Look again.
To throw is Rogers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Nix again on 2nd and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st down, ball at the 36. They'll throw again. Nix taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Denver. Get it back to within 2 possessions. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
Once more, it's Nix. He's off to the races. He's at midfield. 30. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Completed over the middle. He is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Steelers.
Go. Plant. Over.
Warren here from the gun. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Steelers, well, they can probably just run away and hide.
Box it. Inside. Jump out. Yeah, this.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, check 20. 20. Go. Hey, check 26. Cat 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw, Rodgers. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, 88.
They'll go for it, Rodgers. And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On 1st down, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot.
Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Steelers will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Go to 318. Box it. Hey, 88. Back north.
From the shotgun, Rodgers lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's looking deep once again. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Almost Shanahan. Captain.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Broncos, first down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, take 26.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Will get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
This is such the back and forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both the feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a hot rapping about I was moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Put the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Put the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Put the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron!
Horn's going to throw straight away here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, let's go.
They go right back to Etienne. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Saw that screen coming, and there for the interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Well, 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 that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Hey, 30 left. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. I'll check this one down to ETN. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Hey, kill.
Here's ETN on 1st down. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, this hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Brown. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, run.
They motion a receiver left. On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. That one gains 7. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll try it left with ETN. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Cam Little to try the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. The Jaguars tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, take 26. Inside. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Screen it.
To the air here on first down. Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Go to 26.
First down, Rodgers. Getting out to his left. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Gainwell is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Boswell to add the PAT. That weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 37. On the move, headed right. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Grip, 23.
Lawrence throwing here. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an walk, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Green 18, number 50. Hey, you block over here. Inside. Get 300. Hey, Mike.
Rodgers here from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
26, 88.
To throw, Rodgers. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down throw by Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him on the slant. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson with a return here. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going, set the tone, and boy, did they ever to begin the second half.
He's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. Just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Inside. Back north. Yeah, there.
Now run here with Gainwell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now run. It's Gainwell. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Steelers.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Inside. 50. Back north.
From the 44 here on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
26.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Completed over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gaps. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Hey, 88. Hey, 30. Number 50. Jump out. Inside.
Throwing again. It's Rodgers. Has it at the 7. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Back north. 18.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Chased out to his right. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
26. Inside. Hey, 26.
Looking to throw. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
23. Hey, Soko, hot. 11, Agate. Hey, I'm gun.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
That's a gain of 7.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by only 3. Third and just 2 to go.
Hey, lie. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. And it's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
24. Hey, Ginger. Done.
They motion the tight end over. Desperation time here on 4th. Finds him over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to...
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. The last
The usual sea of red here in this spectacular venue has been turned white as we are high above snowy GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
15 yards on the play. And on Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now it's Mahomes again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Flushed out right. Give them a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. No play, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point. Well, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Looking to put a drive together. Rodgers now to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
26. Inside. Hey, 88. 50. Boxing. Back north.
Rodgers again now. That's to his running back, Gainwell. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it's second down.
The 32-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 626. Cat 300. Cat 300. Jumbo.
Rodgers to throw once more. Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Inside. Hey, 88. Back north.
Now Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf from 19 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show... my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he floats one there, incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
43.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I'm playing?
Yeah, you played defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yellow. I go blue, lady. Hey, color. Eye down these two.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Arises on the punt here as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for it and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To throw is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Box it. 26.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Gainwell will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 14-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hey, Ripley.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. He's on his way. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways. They had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Rodgers. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
Kenneth Gainwell with his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers take the opening.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. And Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from Arlington. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go 47. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47.
Dak going to put it up right away. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, go to 54, go to 50. Here we go, 47.
Pistol now for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Kill.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Prescott again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
47. Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Again, Prescott to the air. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
We're going to 54. Wide eight. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From the 21, here's second and 8.
Yeah. Here we go. Wide eight. Everybody kill. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Rolling to the left. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal?
That's another Cowboys. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go, 46. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Second and
47.
goal.
Yeah. 47. 28. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Brandon Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
No. 158. Go to 50. Hey, come on. Get 300. Back north. Go to 50. Hey, 88. 80.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, kill! Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. Line 8. There we go, going to 53.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Yeah, here we go.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, kill! Here we go, 47.
Back to throw is Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 50. Yeah! Here we go. Hey, 40, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill! 26.
Prescott. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, 46,
2nd and 10.
46. Hey, kill! Yeah, here we go. Here we go, going to 54. Why here? Hey, kill! Here we go, 47. 26.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Kill! Here we go, kill! 26.
Prescott now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the carry. This is Kenneth Gainwell. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide eight. Yeah, here we go. Like 47. Wide eight. 26.
First down, Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football at their own 23.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Inside. 358. Inside. Hey, check 26. Box it, box it, box it. 30.
Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Second down, Rodgers. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now Gainwell. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up to about the 42.
Nice job there on 3rd and inches. And you know, Mike, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage. So you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He's to the 15. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 45 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes 3rd and 6.
319. 26.
A run with Gainwell. And the Steelers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. Rodgers now. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, kill. Yeah, there we go. Everybody, kill. 47. Here we go, 46. Gun.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to try it here again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up for the short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Hey, take 20 inside.
Rodgers on first down. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Both pre-snap and post-snap is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
58. Back north. Hey, 88. Jump out. Go to 50. Screen at you now.
Throwing Rodgers. It is brought in the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone, and he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. Here we go, going to 54. Wide. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Gun. Under. Go. Get out there. What do you think?
Prescott on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Offering to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
11 on the play. And the Steeler first down.
18. Take 30. Get 300. Get out there. Go to 50. Hey, you block. Zoom. 26.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
258. Hey, 88. Jump out. Back north.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Third and short yardage. It's Rodgers. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Go to 26. Inside. Hey, 88. Jump out. Back north. Look again.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, 26.
At the Cowboys' 21-yard line.
Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the move left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gives himself up at the end, but he's got a first down.
Steelers.
26, inside. Hey, 88, jump out. Back north.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, check 26. 18.
Here's Gainwell. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
20, 58. Hey, check 20, 50.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Gainwell goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Hey, kill. 47, yeah. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big connection from Dak to CD. An even 40 yards.
Hey, 40. Here we go.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath and the opportunity to get off the field.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in! Here we go, 47! 26!
On the play fake. Dak. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. T.J. Watt. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, go to 50. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, wide in. 26.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's down. Forced out left. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Now Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. 26.
Prescott now. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit.
Cowboys 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, Gainwell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down by the one-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Strong right! 258! Yeah, this. Teammate!
Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Back north. Screen 8, 20. Inside. Screen 8.
Here we go. One final play. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far